I know. That's what I'm saying. I
Oh,
wish they were
Judge.
bigger. I feel bad for kicking you off, basically.
All right.
But you got some pretty strong legs there to be sitting up.
So I'm gonna put this
Again.
court in session. If everybody who is going to be testifying, so the people on the stands could stand and raise their left hand so you can be sworn in, and then we can get this going.
All
Be
right,
sure
good.
you're shouting, boss.
I am shouting.
Shout louder.
Is this louder?
Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Hello, Your Honor. As a courtesy for the
Hold
defendants,
on 1 second. Will
what's
you
up?
raise your hand and get sworn in?
I was about to say that.
I'm a
Everybody-
lawyer. I don't swear in. I'm a lawyer, and I'm
Yeah.
not testifying.
Oh, okay. All right. Let's go.
All right. So, as a courtesy for the defendant's willingness to take responsibility for his actions and plead guilty, I'd like to simply refer to him as the doctor during the sentencing, as opposed to his government name.
Granted.
While he did cause significant panic during his spooktacular Halloween event, mainly by threatening biological terrorism, it is worth noting that the blood vials he claimed to contain a virus for release did not get released and did not contain any dangerous chemicals in them. He's confessed to the crime and pled guilty, so I do recommend a degree of leniency in his punishment for that case. I'm much more conflicted though about the other crime he's confessed to and pled guilty to, and that's the murder of a beloved law enforcement officer and community member, C.J. Slist. I understand the defendant will be making a statement here today, and I'm very interested in hearing why he would commit such an unspeakable act. I do recommend his sentence for that crime depend heavily on the circumstances of the situation. It is also worth noting that he already did serve a decent amount of time in prison, but because he had repeated escape attempts, determining that number is pretty difficult. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Good evening, Your Honor.
Nick Richards here. Just want to let you know, if you need a job at ammunition, let me
God.
know.
Nick.
Okay?
What?
Nick.
Where the fuck did
Oh
that
my
dude come
God.
from?
Alright, fine,
Sometimes.
fuck's sake.
Did I get any behold?
That was a little odd, eh?
You know how long I was laying down there just to say that? Fuck's sake.
Damn it, Nick.
You're really hungry for fucking employees.
All right.
All right.
Good evening, Your Honor. I'm here on behalf of the doctor. Yes, he has committed heinous crimes in his past, and yes, and for his Halloween spooktacular, he did threaten the lives of the community by stating that the blood vials did contain a virus, but it was just calling a bluff. He has pled guilty to those charges, and for those charges, he has spent over 1,000 months in prison for those. I would ask for leniency and time served for those crimes. And for his it's hard to speak. For his murder charge for beloved CJ, we put it in your hands and ask for leniency for that. He is not currently employed, but he is employed with Cream Dabine. He is trying to change his life around and to have a legal job instead of committing crimes. Yes, he does worship the god of chaos, and for him to be in that, he has to create chaos in this city. But hopefully, with that, him being a changed man, he will stop worshiping that god and turn his life around and be a great citizen of this community. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Do
It is
Oh,
to my
okay.
understanding that the doctor would like to make a statement.
yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, do I need to stay here or
You can go up in the center.
okay?
Good evening, doctor.
I need to be sworn in, do I?
Yes.
Yes, sir. If you could just raise your hand for me.
Yep. Make sure you're shouting.
All right.
All right. Do you swear? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you Geardo?
Yeah, I do.
All right. He's been sworn in.
Thank you, sir. All right, doctor, what do you have for me?
So, Your Honor, obviously with the terrorism charges, everybody knows the whole story. But I do have something to say upon my murder charge. So, an incredible amount of guilt washed over me, and that's why I turned myself in. I have been attempting to become a better person, get a job, live normally, become such a regular citizen, just like all of you. And that's why also here today I have something to show you. Maxwell Kennedy.
Oh.
I am now talking to you as Maxwell Kennedy, not the doctor. Over the course of the past few weeks, being locked in prison, being out of prison, getting into trouble over and over again, I made a decision. Is this really the life I want to live? As many of you know, I gave up my immortality of 2,000 years to be able to bring back a god in which I loved very much. That woman, she's a great woman, but she's also explained to me another thing. I do not have to generate violent chaos to be able to generate chaos. I could do those things in other ways. One, art, dance, hell, music. I could do chaos in many different forms. It doesn't have to be violent. As it comes to the situation with the late CJ, here's what happened. I told the police that I did it. I told them that I did it and it was premeditated, but that is not the truth. I told them that because I did not want the vision of their friend tainted. I told them that I met with CJ, I kidnapped him and took him and killed him. But what happened is this. Since I am trying to turn my life around, I took CJ to Cream the Bean, asked him to join me there. Wanted to have food and talk about things and try to make a friendship, seeing as I am really trying to become a better man. He's taken interest in my religion, so he asked me, why is Mount Chiliad so important? And I told him that there was ancient hieroglyphics up there, made by the god himself. So, we went up there so I could show him. While we were there, he asked me if I had any LSD, and as you all know, as a part of my religion, I take LSD as a meditative sedative. I told him that I didn't want to give him LSD because I know that he is a cop. I know that, you know, as a police officer, he has to be in the right mind, but he assured me that he was off duty and that he wanted to do it just to experience it. He then took it, and then a few minutes later, a fear of mania and misunderstanding came over him. He was not in the right mind. He was afraid, scared, and then he grew angry. He then proceeded to attack me. I did not kill CJ Slist because I wanted to. I killed him because I was in fear of my own life. That is all I have to say.
Thank you, Doctor. That was actually very honorable.
Yeah, Your Honor, I do believe we should take that into account very much when it comes to his sentencing. He is a honorable man.
All right. Mr. McFarland, do you have anything else you would like to add?
I have nothing else, Your Honor.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put this court in recess and go think on it. All right. Thank you, everyone, for coming. As you all know, we have lost a very important member of our society. As a good sign of faith, as well as feeling sorrow for his actions, Mr. Kennedy confessed to all of his actions. As such, I will be accepting his guilty plea and sentencing Mr. Kennedy to a $84,500 fine, as well as 7 years in prison, with all 7 years suspended and to be placed within the probation program. With such, you will need to check in with Sergeant Rick Rowland. You will be subjected to piss test. Under reasonable suspicion, your person and any of vehicles you're in can be searched by PD. Any violation of probation, as well as any crimes committed, not including traffic violations, you will be sentenced for the remaining timer of your sentence. Thank you, everyone. Court
Hold
dismissed.
on, Your Honor. What are his stipulations for?
I will contact you with that if you want to actually stand here and talk with me.
All right.
Sorry, I just want to
Thank
make
you,
sure.
Your
You
Honor.
said probation for a cop killer?
It was requested leniency. What do you want from me?
I don't think he
Because
liked it.
both lawyers here defend the doctor.
All right.
Well,
Stick. So do I call you Maxwell or does?
No, it's probationary.
whichever is fine.
Yeah.
All right. We need to speak with the judge, see what your probation terms are.
Okay.
What the fuck are you doing?
Alright, Max, call you Max or Doc? I don't know what to call you. Alright, I'm gonna give you my number so you can contact me. There you go. Shoot me a text so I know who you